Welcome friends, welcome to Emotional Impulse. Today I am going to discuss about some basic questions. Those are related with DNA, basic knowledge, basic things, those are related with DNA. So as you know, the full form of DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, so why the name coming like that, deoxyribonucleic acid? As you know, what is nucleic acid? Nucleic acid is the polymer of the nucleotide. Okay, so what is ribo? This ribo related with the ribose sugar. Okay, these are the ribose sugar. But from where the deoxy name is coming, so try to find out the reason about this name. Why deoxyribonucleic acid? Why nucleic acid? Because it contains the polymer of the nucleotide. Why ribo? Because it contains the ribose sugar, as we know. But what is the reason of deoxy? Okay, means to find out the reason behind deoxy, you have to draw the structure, you have to know the structure of ribose sugar first. Okay, if you see the ribose sugar, you will see the 5 carbon containing sugar. Okay, like that. This is the ribose sugar. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 containing sugar. Okay, this is ribose sugar. This is one type of pentose sugar. You can say that pentose sugar, 5 carbon containing pentose sugar. But if you see this structure, look this structure. Here 2 number carbon contain OH, here 2 number carbon contain only H. Oxygen is missing, oxygen is absent here. That's why in the position of number 2 carbon, okay, doesn't contain oxygen along with hydrogen. That's why it is known as deoxyribose sugar. Okay, and this kind of deoxyribose sugar is present in the framework of DNA. That's why it is known as deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, so hope it is clear for that. It is clear for you. Okay, okay. So now I am going to discuss some basic things. Those are related with DNA. So students, do you know what is the occurrence of DNA, from where you can get the DNA? Okay, let's start to find out the location of the DNA. Okay, I am starting to find out the location of the DNA from plant body. Okay, so in plant body you can find out the DNA in nucleus also and in the plastid also. Okay, so I am writing here. So in plant body you can get the DNA from plastid and from nucleus. Okay, now coming back to our body, human body. From human body we can get the DNA from nucleus. It is very easy question. Okay, but one thing is coming. Except nucleus, from where we can get? Except nucleus, you can get from mitochondria also. Okay, so from mitochondria you can get the DNA, from nucleus you can get the DNA. Okay, so let's start from the structure and the function of DNA and what kind of DNA is present in our body. Okay, so from the nucleus. So in our nucleus, chromatin fibers are there. Okay, and chromosome also there. So each of every chromosome contain one single number of DNA. So what will be the length of the DNA in our body? If I will say, if you will collect all the DNA from 23 pairs of chromosome, okay, so means 46 number of chromosome. If you will collect all the DNA from 46 number of chromosome, what would be the length of the DNA? Okay, so if you will collect 23 pairs chromosome, means 46 number of chromosome, the length of DNA will be 1.9 meter. Okay, so if you will collect all the DNA from 46 number of chromosome, the length of DNA will be 1.9 meter. If I will say to collect your 39 centimeter DNA, okay, from any kinds of genome, the length would be 39 centimeter. If any DNA, or if you will collect 39 centimeter long DNA, that long DNA weight would be 1 kg. So if you will collect 39 centimeter long DNA or total DNA, the weight would be 1 kg. Okay, and it depends on ploidy, means species to species. Okay, so in our body we can get the DNA from mitochondria also and from nucleus also. A question is arising, what would be the length of mitochondrial DNA? Okay, so mitochondrial DNA length will be 5 micrometer. So in our body the mitochondrial length would be 5 micrometer. And what would be the length of bacterial DNA? Bacteria contain circular DNA, that is plasmid, and it contains linear DNA also, okay, thread-like structure, normal DNA or genomic DNA. So the length of bacterial DNA will be 1.4 micrometer. The bacterial DNA length will be 1.4 micrometer, and the viral DNA. So as you know, the virus is much more smaller than the bacteria. So the viral DNA length will be 10 kbp to 1.2 mbp, means 10 kilobase pair to 1.2 millibase pair. Okay, so these are the normal basic things I am saying. So viral DNA length 10 kilobase pair to 1.2 millibase pair. Bacterial DNA length would be circular or linear 1.4 micrometer. Mitochondrial DNA 5 micrometer. Okay, these are the normal basic things I am saying. And DNA, you can find out the DNA from the cytoplasm also. Okay, some kinds of protozoa also there. Okay, and some prokaryotes also there. So from their cytoplasm you can find out the DNA. These are the reason. Okay, from the paramecium. Okay, in the body of paramecium the DNA is present in the cytoplasm. This is the normal short question is coming in exam. That's why I am discussing this kind of thing in today's tutorial. Okay, now coming back to the next point. What will be the nature of DNA? Okay, what will be the physical properties of DNA? Let's start to discuss about some physical properties of DNA. Physical properties of DNA means what would be the structure, shape and size of the DNA. The DNA would be the circular, the DNA would be linear, thread-like, okay, or helix-like structure. These are the normal shape. And the main physical properties of DNA is it would be autocatalysis or autosynthesis properties. It has autocatalysis and autosynthesis properties. So DNA has autocatalysis or autosynthesis properties. What is autocatalysis? One DNA can form another DNA by the process of replication. This is known as autosynthesis. And autocatalysis means one DNA can break itself. Okay. This is known as autocatalysis, means it can break itself, it can kill itself, you can say that it can damage itself and it can reform itself. That is known as autocatalysis, means from one DNA, if another DNA is forming, this is known as replication. This process we can say that autosynthesis. And this DNA, when it's going to denature itself, okay, this is known as autocatalysis. Next one is heterocatalysis. What is heterocatalysis? Means from one DNA, when another molecule is forming. When DNA is forming DNA, it is autosynthesis or autocatalysis. But when DNA is forming another molecule, what is another molecule? When from DNA mRNA is forming, from DNA protein is forming, these are the another molecule. It is DNA but it's forming mRNA, okay, it is DNA but it's forming protein. So this is known as heterocatalysis properties, okay. So now the next point of physical properties of DNA is, I am writing here, number 3, repairing process, okay. If you see the structures of DNA, that will be the double helical structure like that. If any break or any kinds of damage will be there in DNA strand or any kinds of single strand like that, it will repair itself by their own, okay. So if any kinds of damage is occurring or damage will happen in the chain, or you can say in the helix of DNA, the DNA can repair itself by their own. This is known as repairing process. And the next is denaturation and renaturation. What is denaturation and what is renaturation? Denaturation means if you will allow to DNA react with base with high temperature, okay. Suppose this is DNA plus base, means any kinds of alkaline solution. So you are allowed to DNA mixed with base. So if you will allow to react the DNA with an alkaline solution and you will give the much more heat, the double stranded DNA will break and you will get the single strand of DNA, single helix of DNA, okay. So this is the breaking process. The double stranded DNA will break and you can get the single helix of DNA. This is known as denaturation. What is renaturation? Renaturation means it can regain its original structure, okay. If you will remove this DNA with from the alkaline solution and if you will absorb the heat from the solution, that single strand of DNA will come to conjugate to each other and it will form again double stranded DNA. So DNA can break itself to form single strand, and again single strand of DNA winding to each other, okay. By winding it can form the double helical structure, okay. By unwinding it can form the single strand, and by the process of rewinding it can form the double strand of DNA. So this was the today's tutorial, okay, and I hope you got something from my tutorial. If it is so, then please subscribe my channel, be with me, stay blessed and be an inspiration for others, okay. And see you tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Audio Jungle.